Hello from Major Educational Academy. So we are going to start series of important questions from every chapter, keeping SA1 exams in mind. So I'm going to upload all the 6 marks with that is long answers questions from every chapter, from real number sets and followed by other chapters. So first of all, we'll complete the 4 marks questions, 6 marks questions followed by 4 and then 2. So important questions from the first chapter, which is real number. Exercise 1.5, question number 5. This is one of the important questions. Let us see how to solve this. So given it is x square plus y square is equal to 25xy, then we have to prove that 2 log of x plus y is equal to 3 log 3 plus log x plus log y. So before solving these questions, you have to think of the approach. Like if I directly jump onto the main part of the problem, I can explain you what all formulas are there, what all steps you have to remember before solving this problem. However, before starting the problem, you have to think of it. What is the given term? What exactly are we going to find? So now if you see x square plus y square is equal to 25xy, and in the given term there is no log, and the one which is asking us to prove there is a logarithm, which means while solving the sum, at some point or the other, you have to introduce logarithm. That is the first thing you have to remember, right? One more thing. Before introducing logarithm, you should know certain rules of logarithm. So let me write those rules for you. If you guys already know it, well and good. Those who do not know, just please make sure that you are familiar with this. So first one is log of x power n. Log of x power n is n log x. In some textbooks, you might find it as x power n or a power n, whatsoever the variable is, doesn't matter. So you have to focus on the power one. The power which is there in logarithm, it will come in the front. N log x. For example, if I have log 2 square, I can write it as 2 log 2. 2 log 2. Log 3 cube, log 2 cube, for example. Log 2 cube. What will be the answer for this one? Yeah, 3 log 2. It is 3 log 2. This is the first log formula which you have to remember, and later on if I find anything important, I'll just explain it beside. So yeah, let us start. Given x square plus y square is equal to 25xy, and if you look at the question, x square plus y square is equal to 25xy. Keeping this formula in mind, 2 log x plus y, what could have been the step before this? Before getting on to the final step, what could have been the step before getting on to this problem? See, so now I explain log x power n is equal to n log x. So this power which is there, this power which is in front, can go into the exponent part. So it should have been log x plus 2 whole x plus y whole square. This 2 which is in front was supposed to be in the power. So now this is x plus y whole square. X plus y whole square, its expansion is a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. Keeping that in mind, we have x square plus y square. X square plus y square, and we have to convert that to x plus y whole square. We have x square plus y square. We have to get into x plus y whole square. So what is missing? 2xy term. 2xy term is missing. So now before telling all of this, if I just start on with adding 2xy on both sides, you could have remembered, yeah, adding 2xy, but why? Why are we adding 2xy on both sides? So this is the reason. So in the first step, adding 2xy on both sides. 2xy on both sides. So it is x square plus y square plus 2xy is equal to 25xy plus 2xy. X square plus y square plus 2xy. A square plus b square plus 2ab. It is nothing but x plus y whole square. This is what we wanted, no? X plus y whole square. We already got. Now 25xy plus 2xy. 25 plus 2. 27xy. So now, like we discussed in the beginning, in the given question there was no log term. However, in the problem, the solution which we are supposed to derive, there is a log term. So in some part or at some part or the other, we have to introduce log to this. This is the part where we have to introduce logarithm. So adding log on both sides. Adding log on both sides. Another way of understanding is, you are supposed to get this 2 before. 2 is there in the power. Power 2 should come before. What help us to get the power before? Logarithm. If we put log, this power 2 can be brought to before. So it is adding log on both sides. It is log x plus y whole square is equal to log 27xy. So now with each and every step you have to remember till what point you have reached. With each and every step, you have to remember till what point. So 2 log of x plus y is supposed to be proven. We have log x plus y whole square. If I get it 2 here before, we are already we'll already get what is there in the LHS. All we have to solve is the right hand side part. So now another rule of logarithm which I said, it is log xy. Log xy. If there is multiplication on the left hand side and logarithm function, multiplication of logarithm is nothing but addition. Log x plus y is log x plus log y. For an example, I will take an example, log 6 into 7. Log 6 into 7. It is nothing but log 6 plus log 7. So the same way, if we have 2 x and y, it is log x plus log y. If we have x, y, z, it is log x plus log y plus log z. X, y, z, k. What? How many number of variable are there? Those many you have to, instead of multiplication, write it as addition. So the same way here, log 27 is the first term, x is there, y is there, and these three are in multiplication. If the terms are in multiplication and logarithm is there, we have to split it in and write it in the form of addition. So it is log 27 plus log x plus log y. Now, like I said, with each and every step you have to check till where did you reach. LHS, we already got 2. If I get it this side, it will become 2 log of x plus y. 2 log of x plus y is equal to log 27 plus log x plus log y. 2 log of x plus y is equal to 3 log 3. We just have to convert this into 3 log 3. Apart from this, log x which was required is already here. Log y which was required is already here. So all we have to do is convert log 27. So now prime factors of 27. 27 prime factors. It goes in 3, 9s, 3, 3s, 3, 1. So 27 I can write it as 3 cube. Correct? Yeah. So it is 2 log of x plus y is equal to log 3 cube plus log x plus log y. Correct? So now log 3 cube, if I get this 3 this side, it become 3 log 3. It will become 3 log 3. So 2 log of x plus y is equal to 3 log 3 plus log x plus log y. Very important. 6 marks questions in the series. First question. I hope you understood this. Yeah. Moving on to the next question. Second question from the series of important questions. So this is 6th question from exercise 1.5. Log x plus y by 3 is equal to 1 by 2 into log x plus log y. Find the value of x by y plus y by x. So before solving this question, just I'll show you a few examples. So before solving every question, this is my habit of explaining. I'll explain you prerequisites, in the sense what are there, what are the important things which you should know, so that the explanation becomes easy. So now understand, there is this equation, p square plus q square is equal to 25pq. For example, p square plus q square is equal to 25pq, and we have to find the value of p by q plus q by p. Okay, so this is what it is given and this is what it is asked. So I'll tell you what is the relation between this question and this question. First focus it. So it is p square by q square is by pq is equal to 25. I can write. So this pq which was in multiplication, if I get this side, it will become division. So I'm splitting this pq. I'm giving this pq to p square as well as q square. So it is p square by pq plus q square by pq is equal to 25. P square, I say 8p, this p, q square and 1q gets cancelled. So it is p by q plus q by p is equal to 25. One more question. Okay, L square plus m square is equal to 2lm. Now you tell me the value of L by m plus m by L. So before listening to the solution of this part, you just give it a try. If you know, well and good, otherwise I'm here to explain to you guys. So let's see. The same way, what are we going to do? We are going to get this Lm which is in multiplication to this side and it becomes division. So it is L square plus m square divided by Lm which is equal to 2. Split the Lm, give Lm to L square, give Lm to m square as well. So it will become L square by Lm plus m square by Lm is equal to 2. L and L get cancelled, m and m gets cancelled. It is L by m plus m by L is equal to 2. So here you can clearly see this itself will be the answer. Now you must be wondering what is the relation of these two examples with the given question. Just hold your breath for a few minutes. You'll understand what is this and why are we going to discuss this. Okay. Next important thing about this is understand the question, and like I say every time, first think of the approach. What is your approach as soon as you see the question? So in the question it is given that log of x plus y by 3 is equal to 1 by 2 log x plus log y. So which means the given term is in logarithm and the one which is asked there is no log. In the sense at some point or the other you have to remove log. Whereas in the previous question what did we do? He gave in terms of x and y, we had to introduce log at some point or the other so that the answer is in terms of log. This is quite opposite to the previous question. So he has given in terms of log and we have to eliminate log in one point. Where do we do that and how do we do that? I'll explain you. For example, if I have something like log x is equal to log k plus 3, for example, it is like this. So I can remove log from both sides. Remove log from both sides because log is beginning followed by some variable. Log is there followed by some variable. One more example. If I have log x is equal to y into log k plus 3. If it is like this, y into log k plus 3. Can I remove log from both sides? No, because y is there. Y is stopping me to remove log from both sides. So first of all, before removing log, you have to make sure that log is there followed by some bracket. Whatever is there in the bracket, none of our business. Log some bracket is equal to log some bracket. If we arrange it this way, we can remove log on both sides. And whatsoever is there, we can do our basic mathematical calculations and get the required answer. So that way, looking at the question, it is log x plus y by 3 is equal to 1 by 2 log x plus log y. So I have to get log of something is equal to log of something. Log of something, it is already there. Log of something, this I have to modify. Right hand side I have to modify and I have to get it in the form wherein log is there followed by some bracket. How do we do that? Let us understand. And I've already informed you about one rule of this logarithm, log x plus log y. This is direct formula. Log x plus log y is log x into y. If it is in plus, we'll do multiplication. If it is in multiplication, we'll do addition. So now, this is log of x plus y by 3 is equal to, put 1 by 2 the same way, and it will become log x plus y is xy, x into y. Now, one more thing. Root x can be written as x power 1 by 2. Root y can be written as y power 1 by 2. So the same way, if I have z power 1 by 2, it is nothing but root z. Why am I telling this? You get to know this. Here it is log x plus y divided by 3 is equal to log of xy whole power 1 by 2. How did this 1 by 2, which was there before in the beginning of this is equal to, jump down to the power? Any guesses? First rule of logarithm, which I said in the previous example, it is nothing but log x power n is equal to n log x, which means if we have anything in the power, we can get it before. If we have anything before, we can take that to power. So formula work both ways. It is not just one way, it is two way round. So log x power n. If we have log x power n, we are getting n before. If we have n before, we can take it to the power. So the same way 1 by 2 was there before, we took that into power. And what did I say? Whole power 1 by 2 is nothing but root x. Whole power 1 by 2 is root y. Whole power 1 by 2 is root z. Whole power 1 by 2 root xy. There was only one term, here we have two terms, two variables x and y, root xy. So now it is log of x plus y divided by 3 is equal to log under root xy. So now our main motive has been reached. What were we planning? We were planning to get log of something and log of something. Log is there. Do not cancel the logs. Just write remove log on both sides. Remove log on both sides. Remove log on both sides. If I remove log on both sides, what else I have? X plus y by 3 is equal to under root xy. Under root xy. This 3 is in division. If I send it over there, it will become multiplication. Very good. X plus y is equal to 3 root xy. And remember, in mathematics, wherever you have to remove the root, you have to do squaring on both sides. You have to square the equation on both the sides. Squaring on both sides. Do not just remember this. Squaring on both sides. If I tell we have to do squaring on both sides, then you will be nodding your heads and agreeing to this. Why? Why are we doing squaring? Why are we squaring with both sides? Because we have to remove the root. In order to remove the root, every time in mathematics, just remember you have to square on both sides. So it is x plus y whole square is equal to 3 root xy whole square. Now continuing it here. X plus y whole square, a plus b whole square, a square x square plus b square y square plus 2ab 2xy, a square plus b square plus 2ab is equal to, here be very careful, this square will be given to 3 and this square will be given to root xy as well. If I give square to 3, it becomes 3 square. 3 square is nothing but 9. 3 3s are 9. And if I give square to this root xy, it will become only xy. 9 into xy, 9xy. Example, if I have 2 root x whole square, 2 root x whole square, 2 should be given to this 2 as well, and 2 power 2 should be given to root x as well. It will become 2 square into root x whole square. 2 square is nothing but 4. Square root gets cancelled, x. 4 into x, 4x. So the same way, 3 root xy, square should be given to 3, which is 9. Square should be given to root xy, which is xy. 9 into xy, 9xy. So now x square plus y square plus 2xy is equal to 9xy plus 2xy. If I transfer that side, it will become minus, very good, x square plus y square is equal to 9xy minus 2xy. 9 minus 2 is 7. X square plus y square is equal to 7xy. Now I know that you guys must have got some idea why did we solve those equations before starting the problem. There was some relation, this kind of relation, this kind of sums only we solved. What is the if you guys are watching this video since from the first part, you'll already write the answer for this question, because we've solved 3 to 4 similar equations. If you do not know, not to worry, I'll just explain you here. It is x square plus y square is equal to 7xy. X square plus y square is equal to 7, and I'll take that xy in the denominator. Xy is, it is in multiplication. If I send it this side, it will become division. So it is x square by xy plus y square by xy is equal to 7. X square में से एक x, this x will get cancelled, y square and 1 y will get cancelled. It is x by y plus y by x is equal to 7. Yeah, moving on to the next problem. Important question series from this series of questions. So from real numbers we have 1.5, we solved 2 problems. This is the third one. 2.3 whole power x is equal to 0.23 whole power y is equal to 1000. We have to find the value of 1 by x minus 1 by y. So like I always say, first you have to understand the basics of this problem. The basics of this problem you have to know. Okay, so there are multiple methods to solve this problem. I am not telling to stick to the method which I am showing. If you have got any other method which is quite easier than this, you can easily follow that. That's not a problem. However, trust me, if you look at the basics, this question, amongst the 3 questions which are important questions from this exercise, this question is the difficult one as per my understanding. Now, this is difficult, this you guys will feel difficult because you don't know the basics of this problem. So I'll show you what are the things which should be there, which you should know before solving the problem, so that it becomes easier for you. So there are 4 to 5 basic terms which you have to understand, which I'll explain to you here. Okay, so now understand this. If a power x is equal to n, if a power x is equal to n, we can write this as x is equal to log n to the base a. You must be wondering what am I writing. So there is nothing out of the box. See, a power x is equal to n is nothing but the exponential form. A power x is equal to n is nothing but exponential form. I am converting exponential form to logarithmic form. If there is something like base mein normal number is there, and in power you have certain number and there is the value, so you can convert it in the logarithm form. Let us check few examples. It is 2 cube. 2 cube is equal to 8. 2 cube is equal to 8. Compare this with a power x is equal to n. If we have something like a power x is equal to n, we can write that as 3 is equal to x is equal to, this a will shift to the log base. Log, this 2 will shift over here 2, and this 8 will be written the same way. Don't worry if you do not understand, I'll show you one more example. 4 square is equal to 16. For example, 4 square is equal to 16. 2 will come here, 2. This 4 will shift to the log ka base, log 4, 16 here. So log 16 to the base 4, right? So now 5 square is equal to 25. 5 square is equal to 25. I assume that before I telling the answer for this question, you must have been imagine what is the answer. So here it is 2 is equal to log 25 to the base 5. Log 25 to the base 5. So keep this in mind. This is one thing which you have to understand. One more value. One more basic thing which you have to understand is the value of 3 is log 8 to the base 2. Log 8 to the base 2. What will be 1 by 3? 1 by 3 is equal to log 2 to the base 8. Terms will be interchanged. The one which is there here will come in the log base. This will shift to the normal term. So 3 is equal to log 8 to the base 2. 1 by 3 will be log 2 to the base 8. 2 is equal to log 16 to the base 4. 1 by 2 is equal to log 4 to the base 16. One more term. 1 by 2 is equal to log 5 to the base 25. These two things you have understood already. Okay, I hope you understood. Apart from this, what else is there? Okay, here now 2.5 by 4.63. 4.63. It is like this. 2.5. In order to remove the point, I should multiply. So, for example, if I have 2.7 and I have to remove the point, I will multiply by 10. Why am I multiplying by 10? Because there is only one number after the point. And if I multiply by 10, the point will shift to the right hand side. It will become 27. It will become 27. So, for example, 4.63, 4.563. What number should I multiply this with in order to remove the point? Do I multiply by 10, 100, 1000, 10,000? What is it? Those who said 1000, very good, correct. Because 3 zeros are there after point, 3 numbers are there after point. If there are 3 numbers is multiplied by 1000. After point, if you have 2 numbers, multiply by 100. After point, if you have 4 numbers, multiply by 10,000. I hope you are understanding this. So it is 4, 5, 6, 3. Now, please have a little patience. Understand this. Before solving the problem, why do you guys feel a problem difficult is because you lack basics. So now I created this channel only keeping those students in mind who do not have basic understanding of what mathematics and physics is. So if you guys, the one who already know all these basics might be feeling like, why is he explaining all the things which you already know? So think about the others. This is for the purely only for those students who lack in the basics. So my responsibility, my onus is to explain those students. My main target is those students. So now I hope you will cooperate. Here, coming back to the problem, it is 2.5 divided by 4.63. 2.5 divided by 4.63. Now if you look at the numerator, after point there is only one number, which means you will tell that we have to multiply by 10. Well and good. And in the denominator, after point 2 numbers are there, you will tell that we have to multiply by 100, which is also correct. But how can we multiply the numerator by 10 and denominator by 100? Are we following the basic rules of maths? No. If you are multiplying the numerator and denominator, you have to multiply by the same number. You cannot just multiply numerator by 10 and denominator by 100. That's not possible. So if I take 10 into consideration and multiply the numerator and denominator by 10, now let us think that I am multiplying by 10. Multiply by 10. What happens? It will become 2.5 will become 25. Point will shift to this side. 25 point something something. Point is there. Just remove it off. In the denominator, 4. Point is shift only 1. Because only 1 0 we have taken. So it will become 46.3. Even after multiplying by 10, we still have a point. Do you understand? Even after multiplying by 10, we still have 1 point. So what was our main motive? Our main motive was to remove the point. So now in order to remove the point, we have to multiply by 100. So it is 2.5 into 100 divided by 4.63 into 100. 2.5 into 100. Now you will get a confusion here because 2 zeros are there. Point should be shifted 2 numbers to the right. 2 zeros are there. Point should be shifted to 2 numbers right, but there are no 2 numbers. Only 1 number is there, which is 5. How come? In this situation, what should we do? Yeah, you see. For example, 2.3 into 100 is there. So the answer of this question is 230. One number is shifted, one zero is cancelled. Still we have one more zero which is written here. One more sample I'll show you. 4.56 into 10,000 is there. 1, 2. Two numbers are shifted, two zeros are cancelled. It will become 456. Still two more zeros are there. Find it here. The same way, 2.5 into 100 is 250 divided by 463. So this way we can remove the point from numerator as well as the denominator. I hope you understood. Till now it is well and good. Okay, just have a little patience. We are jumping to the main problem. One more thing, log x power n. Log x power n is equal to n log x. This formula you already know. One more formula you should know, which is log a to the base a is equal to 1, which means log whatsoever number is there. If these two numbers are same, the answer will be 1. So it is, for example, log 7 to the base 7, 1. Log 10 to the base 10, 1. Log 5 to the base 5, 1. So that way you have to remember these four basic terms which I have already told you. Now, keeping those things, those basic concepts in mind, let us jump on to the main part of the problem. Here, 2.3 whole power x is equal to 0.23 whole power y is equal to 1000. We have to find the value of 1 by x minus 1 by y. So, from this, one variable and one normal number, equate these two, which means 2.3 whole power x is equal to 1000, 0.23 whole power y is equal to 1000. Do it separately. If you do 2.3 whole power x to the 2.3 whole power x is equal to 1000, you will get the value of x, thereby you can find 1 by x. Same way, take 0.23 whole power y is equal to 1000, find the value of y, thereby you can find 1 by y. Do subtraction, you have the answer. That is our approach. See, taking 2.3 whole power x is equal to 1000. Now, apply this logic. A power x is equal to n. I'll write it here. A power x is equal to n. So, which I said x is equal to log n to the base a. So, the same way, x is equal to log 1000 can be written as 10 cube. This 2.3 will shift here. I've already shown you a couple of examples. You already know this. X is equal to 10 cube to the base 2.3. Now, we have to find the value of 1 by x. That's why I am doing a reciprocal of this. 1 by x is equal to log 2.3 to the base 10 cube. We have to find the value of 1 by x. You already found it. Make it as equation 1. Same way we have to find the value of 1 by y. Taking 0.23 whole power y is equal to 1000. 0.23 whole power y is equal to 1000. From here, apply this logic. A power x is equal to n. The same way, y is equal to, you tell me what it will be, log 10 cube. This will shift here, 0.23. Are we supposed to find the value of y or 1 by y? 1 by y. So y is equal to 10 cube to the base 0.23. 1 by y. 1 by y is equal to log 0.23 to the base 10 cube. We had to find the value of 1 by x and 1 by y. We already found it. Equation 1 and equation 2. We have to do subtraction. Log x minus 1 by x minus 1 by y we have to do. Subtracting 1 and 2. Subtracting 1 and 2. What is there in 1? Subtract the LHS separately and RHS separately. 1 by x minus 1 by y. 1 by x. What's the value of 1 by x? Log 2.3 to the base 10 cube. Minus what's the value of 1 by y? Log 0.23 to the base 10 cube. Yeah. Actually, I forgot to tell you one more basic. This one small thing. Have a little patience. How many basic terms are there? You must be wondering. But trust me, this is the way. At first, you feel this as a very not useful thing, but then you'll find it. As soon as you start using the same formula multiple times, you'll get to know. अच्छा वहाँ पढ़ लिए थे, काम आ गया यहाँ पर बोल के. Have a little patience to understand. So now log x minus log y. Log x minus log y is equal to log x by y. X by y. We discussed about the first formula, log x plus log y. If it is plus addition, it will become multiplication that side. In the sense logarithm. If it is in plus on one side, it will become multiplication on the other side. Minus divide. Addition and multiplication by y. subtraction and division by y. So the same way here 1 by x minus 1 by y, log 2.3 minus log 0.23, log x minus log y. Can I use that formula? So it is 1 by x is 1 by x minus 1 by y is equal to log x by y. In the place of x you have 2.3, in the place of y we have 0.23. 2.3 by 0.23 to the base 10 cube, to the base 10 cube here. So now 1 by x minus 1 by y. Now you imagine by what number are we supposed to multiply 0.23 and 2.3? I already told you. You have to check how many numbers are there. For numerator, if you multiply by 10, that is sufficient enough because after point one number is there. For denominator, there are two numbers after point, we have to multiply by 100. But keeping the largest one in mind, we are multiplying by 100. So it is log 2.3 into 100 by 0.23 into 100 to the base 10 cube. So it will become 1 by x minus 1 by y is equal to log 230, log 2.3 into 100 is 230 by 23, 230 by 23 to the base 10 cube. 23 ones are 23 tens. So it is 1 by x minus 1 by y is equal to log 10 to the base 10 cube. 10 to the base 10 cube, yes. One more a little logarithmic problem, logarithmic formula you have to understand. That it is log x power m. Trust me, I promise this is the last one. I'll not make you guys introduced to the new formulas, especially in this sum. For this sum, this is the last formula which you have to remember. Okay. So log x power m to the base a power n is equal to m by n log x to the base a. By this time you've already must have skipped the video, but see, I'll tell you. See, ये पढ़ने में थोड़ा difficult लग रहा होगा, but see, this is very easy. Log 2 cube to the base 5 over 4, for example, something we have like this. So this power divided by this power should be taken before. So this is 3 by 4. What else are we left with? Log 2 to the base 5. That's all. One more example. Log 5 power 6 to the base 3 power 3 is equal to this 6 and this 3 should be taken. 6 by 3 is equal to log 5 to the base 3. So now, that way you understood how to apply this formula. Okay, one more thing. Now, here log 2 to the base 2 cube. What should we do now? We should have powers on both the terms, no? We should have power here also and here also. But we do not have any power here. So if there is nothing, can't we take 1? Yes. So I am taking 1 over there. So it will become 1 upon 3, 1 by 3 log 2 to the base 2, log 2 to the base 2 value is 1, you already know that. So this way we have to solve this question. You know, here it is log 10 to the base 10 cube. Can I take 1 over here? If I take 1, what will happen? 1 by 3. 1 by x, yeah, completed, almost done. 1 by x minus 1 by y is equal to, this 1 by 3 is taken before 1 by 3. What else we have? Log 10 to the base 10. Log 10 to the base 10. Log 10 to the base 10, what is it? Log a to the base a. I've already told you, log a to the base a is 1. So it is 1 by x minus 1 by y is equal to 1 by 3 into 1. 1 by 3 into 1? 1 by 3. 1 by x minus 1 by y is equal to 1 by 3. This is the important problem from this exercise. I've already told you, series of questions I'm starting. So, this is what it is. Copy.